I've been getting tons of messages about meta bidding strategy. So in this video, I'm going to cover what this bidding strategy is and if you should use it as a musician. So let me take you to a meta ads account where we're going to go and actually see this in real life. So you can't use bidding strategy in each of the campaign types, but there are some campaign types that allow you to do bidding. So for example, let's click sales. And of course, we're going to go manual sales campaign. So now we're going to head over to the ad set. So inside of the ad set, this is where you're going to see cost per result goal. And basically this is you telling Meta how much you're willing to pay to get a result. So in the performance goal, this is what you tell Meta that you really want. You can have the maximized number of conversions. You can do maximize value of conversion. You can do maximize landing page views, clicks, reach, impressions. And now if you go a little bit lower, cost per result goal. This is where you control and tell Meta how much you're willing to pay for this result. So let me show you how this works and actually talk through the pros and cons about this feature. So say you're running a conversion campaign to your song on Spotify and you're getting about a 5 to 10 cent conversion. So you could come in here and then tell Meta that you don't want to spend anything more than 10 cents for a conversion or for a result. So the first thing I need to clarify here is the word goal. So the word goal here is more in the sense of target than cap. When you do a cap, that means you are never going to pay above this amount. If you're doing a target, then it could fluctuate a little bit higher or lower. So for example, you can get under 10 cents, so 5 cents, or you can get above 10 cents, so 15 cents. It varies based on the time of year it is or the season that you're running the campaign is. For example, when it comes to days like Black Friday, you're gonna be spending a lot higher or a lot more than your target CPA. So this is basically you telling Meta that this is my target, so please work towards getting me the result at this cost. So now you may be thinking, so if I can tell Meta to not spend above this amount to get me a result, then why don't I just put it as cheap as possible? Why don't I put it at 1 cent? But here's the thing, if you put it at 1 cent, that means you may not get any results at all. Meta may not even spend it, because since the Meta platform is bidding, like you're bidding against everyone else, if everyone else is bidding above 1 cent, then your ad is not going to show to anyone. So it's really important to first understand your results before you're doing cost per result goal. So for example, if you know that you're getting conversions around 10 cents or 20 cents, that means you can put maybe a little bit under, maybe put it at 8 cents. That means that at least you know your ad will keep spending. So yeah, if you put your cost per cap too low, your ads may not run at all, or you're gonna get really low traffic. For example, if you have a daily budget of, let's say $50, then you may only spend $20 out of that $50. So you have to be very careful when it comes to using this bidding strategy. It can be very powerful if you have all the necessary data you need to make this decision. Before we go any further, I do wanna take a second and let you guys know that my agency actually runs paid ads for artists. We work with artists of all genres and we use different bidding strategies to get the best results for our artists. So if you're interested in finding out more about how my agency can help you run your paid ads, there's going to be a link on this video. Just click that link and fill out the form. All right, back to the video. So you want to be careful when you're actually using manual bidding, especially when it comes to conversion campaigns. Say for example, you just launched a new campaign and it has not left the learning phase yet. Then if you put a bidding cap too low, then your campaign may not run at all. Everything may just break. However, what I recommend is to make sure your campaign is running and exits the learning phase, which means around 30 to 50 conversions to exit the learning phase. That could be around 1 to 3 days, depending on how much money you spend. So before doing manual bidding, make sure your campaign leaves the learning phase so you can actually see what it is costing you to get results. And then you can do manual bidding and then put in a cost per result that is slightly less than what you're currently getting, and this will make sure Facebook optimizes for this result. Again, don't go too low, because if you go too low, it may not spend at all. So you may want to play around with this feature every now and then just to see which one is giving you the best results for the price, because you might not know what the sweet spot is to get you the best results. With that said, for you to effectively use this feature, you need to make sure all your conversion tracking is fully in place and optimize. Because if you're not actually getting real data and then telling Facebook to optimize for a specific result, then Facebook will not know what to optimize for. So you got to make sure you're getting correct data and you're tracking everything properly before going into this manual bidding strategy. Now, this can be really powerful and can get you amazing results if you have everything set up and all the data is coming in accurately. Imagine being able to control how much Facebook is getting you leads for, especially if on average you're spending more than what you can actually pay. Now, there's one more thing that it is important for you to know before running this type of strategy, that if you do manual bidding before it exits learning phase, then you may not ever exit learning phase because your account may not spend enough for you to get out of learning phases. So that's something you need to watch out for, especially when it comes to doing manual bidding. Now, adding all of this up, most of the time as an agency, we are not using manual bidding. However, there are some cases where we do this and have received amazing results. And in these cases, we have an artist who has a large budget who can spend more on the ads. And because he can spend more on ads, we're able to get him the best result by doing bid optimization. Now, if you're an artist and you don't really have the budget to pump into ads and get you a lot of results fast, then I would probably stay away from manual bidding because it's really something that comes later on in the process once you have a lot of data. And another reason we don't really use this so much when it comes to the agency is because I'm in there monitoring my ads all the time. So I'm able to turn on and turn off stuff if I see it's overspending. Now, if you are someone who don't really have the time to manage this and you do have a lot of data coming in, then I would suggest or advise you to do manual bidding. But if you do have the time and you are able to go in and monitor and watch your spend, then I would say it's not really needed. But for me, it's much better to get as much data in as possible so I can optimize later than putting a bid strategy on the campaign in the beginning, limiting its growth. But yeah, I'm all for testing and I highly advise you to test everything as well. So yeah, I hope you found value from this video. And if you did, give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Every single week, I'm creating music marketing videos to help you grow faster as an artist. So if you're not subscribed to this channel, go and smash that subscribe button. All right, and if you did find value from this video, I'm gonna have 2 more videos pop up right here that you can go and check out. I'll see you in those videos.